Hello everyone. Today we'll begin with practical classes. See, your practicals are also based on all the theory which you are studying. So you remember we have done in chapter number 3 human reproduction, spermatogenesis and oogenesis. In that, the very first practical is based on a permanent slide observation under the microscope, that is TS of seminiferous tubule, TS transverse section of seminiferous tubule of testis to see all the stages of spermatogonium when it takes a journey to become spermatozoa. It's basically the process itself is the journey of spermatogonium to become a spermatozoa. So transverse section of this permanent slide under the microscope, how it will look like, what you will be observing and what you will be writing in your practical record, that I'll be explaining to you. So aim of the experiment will be to observe the transverse section, the TS of permanent slide under the microscope to see all the various stages of spermatogonia to become spermatozoa. Now, if you see materials required, the second step after the aim of the experiment, then you can write the permanent slide which shows TS of seminiferous tubule of the testis and microscope definitely. Now when we'll come to description, when we will write the observation, what we are seeing under the microscope will be this diagram which you will be seeing under the microscope. This diagram is given in your book also. I'll be explaining the diagram so that while writing observation, you should keep the following things in your mind. See, the journey of sperm mother cell or spermatogonium starts inside the testis, more correctly seminiferous tubules, the sac-like structure. So it is basically TS through seminiferous tubule of testis. To begin with, the sperm mother cell is called spermatogonium and it is diploid. Diploid, 46 chromosome it has. It starts its journey by the first meiotic division. Now as you know, first meiotic division means reductional division. So it will form a structure called primary spermatocyte. See what I have done in this diagram. I have drawn the diagram utilizing the whole board and then I have numbered it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You can also do like this. Otherwise, towards your right hand side, you should write all the labelings. Please write the labelings towards your right hand side. So to begin with, the sperm mother cell, spermatogonium, that is number 5. These are sperm mother cells at the base. They are all having how many chromosomes? 46 chromosomes. They are undergoing first meiotic division, which is reductional division, to form primary spermatocyte. That should be number 4. So primary spermatocytes are formed having exactly 23 chromosome each. Fine. That is reductional division. Now this primary spermatocyte number 4 is undergoing second meiotic division to form secondary spermatocyte. Now how many secondary spermatocytes will be formed? 4 secondary spermatocyte. Now this secondary spermatocyte, which is shown here as third number, is having how many chromosome each? 23, because the second meiotic division is equational division. So to start with, sperm mother cell or spermatogonium, which we have selected, is having 46 chromosome. First meiotic division, primary spermatocyte, having 23 chromosomes each, two daughter cells are formed there. Primary spermatocyte, both of them undergoing second meiotic division to form further two daughter cells. That means secondary spermatocytes. So as a result, we have got from one spermatogonium 4 secondary spermatocytes having 23 chromosomes each, because second meiotic division is equational division. Now after this, there's an event called spermiogenesis, because this number 2, spermatid. Spermatid is a structure which will ultimately transform into sperm or spermatozoa. So what changes it will undergo? It will actually, this flagellated tail, once it gets the flagellated tail, that means it gets that sperm-like structure, the head piece, the head, the middle piece and the tail. Then we call this structure as spermatozoa. This transformation is spermiogenesis. So this is the ultimate result of spermatogenesis. So to begin the journey, spermatogonium having 46 chromosomes, first meiotic division, primary spermatocyte, 23 chromosomes. Two such primary spermatocytes are formed from one spermatogonium or sperm mother cell. Primary spermatocyte undergoing second meiotic division to form secondary spermatocyte having 23 chromosomes each. So from two primary spermatocytes we are getting 4 secondary spermatocytes having 23 chromosomes each, because second meiotic division is equational division. And further, the structure which we are getting after secondary spermatocyte is spermatid. Spermatid, which is like ready to become spermatozoa, which is ready to transform into sperm. So that transformation is spermiogenesis. So what changes it will undergo? The round structure spermatid having 23 chromosomes will ultimately become having a tail, the head portion, the middle piece, sperm. So this transformation ultimately will happen, and this is like the journey of sperm mother cell, spermatogonium, to spermatozoa or sperm. And who is providing nourishment throughout? That is the Sertoli cells, the number 6. Sertoli cells are providing the nourishment in this journey to the sperm mother cell and the various stages of sperm. So spermatogenesis in comparison to oogenesis is definitely much more simple, much more easy to understand. It's the journey right from spermatogonium to sperm. This particular diagram and the observation should be written in your practical record. Thank you.